now, sort of like Big just did, I don't think Sprout stand a chance.
Well, we're straight into this one, Tom. Let's keep this one up with a fast pace. HellRaisers are already up to the top of Banana and Sprout. I mean, they've rotated. They've got 3 players here. They're starting to wrap back as well. And Favon, he's at the back of the site. He had a great performance yesterday. Can he start it off well again? He's already taken down Issa. Dennis running through the smoke. And oh, this crossfire is so brutal. Favon is just finding kill after kill after kill. Angel is all that remains here for HellRaisers, and he is not going to last long.
Bombing. And I think it's always been said that HellRaisers are sort of a team that play to the level of their opponent. So Angel, well set. He manages to find himself a trade kill, and well, that's all it is so far. It is going to be backwards and forwards as Dennis does just the same. It will be into a 3 versus 3. NATO looking to try and go aggressive, and although he hits the dink, it's not quite enough.
Percy's trying to reaggress to keep this in a 2v2. I don't know if he'll check this corner. No, Issa gets the free kill. And that's 2 frags on A and a 3 on 3. That's definitely HellRaisers taking this bomb site. And Spiddy, he's got to rotate into this mess of a round.
But that's what I was going to actually say. Like, will they force buy? I think there's a definite argument for both. I think they've got plenty of T-shirts. Nice flash. Percy doesn't actually work off it. I think he didn't want to overface in this situation. He's got to be careful going back in towards that corner because Issa, I'm certain he's going to be pre-firing this. Comes around the corner, and even though he doesn't, he still manages to win the duel. NATO and Spiddy chime in to find themselves a killer piece, and Deadfox around in the corner. He's got to be careful of this orb because NATO's just not missing. It's left all onto Angel, looking like the bounce back will be in from Sprout. Angel has it all to do, and NATO, there we go. A nice start to this one. It's just onto flashbangs, and their smoke should be beginning to fade. Already, though, great entry coming in from Angel. Dennis above, though. He sprays down too. The rotation's coming in. He's bought a little bit of time, and now the smoke fades away, but it's a missed shot from NATO. That's the opening that was needed from HellRaisers.
Sprout have to hold on to guns, and they do have a bit of money. Either way, 4-3 now, and Sprout, they've taken another hard eco. They've given this round away, or have they taken it away? Dennis and Favon both going to hit a dig down Banana. What a ridiculous way to start.
Spiddy, one of those guns, looking to try and push in towards the site. Up above, Dennis is going for that 1 kill, spams away, and it's actually Favon. The crossfire of these digs has just been incredible. Woxic will be able to take one down. Dennis will hear the footsteps as they run towards the site, and the bomb is going to be planted. You almost wonder if he wants to make that sort of risky play, but he's just going to wait for the smoke to fade. Woxic finds himself the kill. However, though, there's Percy, and now it is left all onto Bondic. He has been a clutch king in the past, but both these players pushing in. He sprays down one, and Sprout, out of absolutely nowhere, they steal around the way. What an excellent round from Dennis and Favon. Fairly heavy over towards this B site. See, this time Issa, well, his opponent is blinded, but it won't make a difference at all. One of those rifles will hit the deck, but it's quickly into the hands of Bondic. They are going to be coming from behind. He's got to be careful to actually try and catch off Angel, and it may just be the other way around. The timing seems to work well, though. Dennis has managed to find one, and look at the clock. He's found a second as well. There's only 7 seconds left, but Woxic takes his head off. The bomb is going to be going down, and that wraparound was so crucial for Angel because he took Favon before he could end the round.
Nice shot from Percy, though. It doesn't allow Angel to check Banana control, and in the meantime, NATO's also found a frag.
That's the only round where they properly pushed in.
Yeah, that is right.
And there we go. This was the bait. They didn't really check this properly. The flashbangs have been perfect. Favon has the support of Dennis still. He came back for a little bit more. He wasn't like, I'm just going to leave my teammate out to dry. And what a stronghold on the B side. Issa, though, has found an entry over towards A. Now, NATO, he's missed a shot or two so far. Obviously, blind, not going to be able to connect the shot this time. And we'll just look to fall back. He doesn't want to give anything else. And Favon, he's not stopping his aggression. This man really is. He's fully investing into that CIS sort of style that he stole from Vega yesterday. T-side performance before I'm going, yes, now they're here to play. Yeah. Either way, Favon, he is definitely here to play.
What?
Angel has just been, well, pretty much sent home. He's gone already. Going to turn this game on his head. I think it has to be him. Deadfox going to be throwing a little bit of utility out, and he will meet the AWP of Dennis, who, again, has been superb so far.
Again, posted up as a solo B player. A lot of pressure on his shoulders. Very experienced player, but he's stepping up to the mark. NATO almost lines up 2 kills on short. The Molotov will push him out, but Spiddy has pushed Issa down. Great shot. Bondic's all that stands, the clutch king for HellRaisers, but yeah, this one's a little undoable, Tom. Don't get your expectations up. Bondic's been spotted, although the shot will be missed. There's 2 in the pit. Sprout that they have banana control and force them back. HellRaisers can speed up the pace. You know, this is what we like HellRaisers for. A bit of an execute, a bit of pace, but they're not hitting their shots. Great work from Spitty to tag down Angel and Issa down to below 20 HP. NATO hides in the corner. A real goblin angle on this A bomb site, and they're starting to feed their way through. Percy tapping. Woxic has found a kill in the meantime, and this is the best chance HellRaisers have had all game.
Yeah, the problem is that the remaining players of Sprout probably don't know how low their opponents are. The thing is, I will say, they've got so much money. They might as well give this a go. And already, Faven, king of the server so far. He's got Dennis alongside him. He's got to be careful, though, because behind comes one. And, well, HellRaisers, they take a lot of damage in that round. 3 kills. Yeah. So it was not, like, anywhere near a clean situation. Nice. But this time, Woxic is going to open onto Dennis. He step up to the table. They're looking like they're going to go for a little bit of aggression back in here. Faven, wide peaks. He's now isolated off. There's been a Molotov thrown. He's absolutely stuffed in this situation. If they go pushing, Molotov going to be thrown, and that is smart. They force him out, and Woxic puts him down.
By a couple. And HellRaisers coming back up to this A bomb site. Percy, good timing on the peak. Can he get away? That's a yes. He's still got an incendiary and a full set of utility to keep himself alive on this site. HellRaisers are still going to go for it regardless, but Bondic has found another entry to make their job easier. That bomb plant can come through, and Percy baiting in the peak for another frag. He does exactly that, but Bondic still rids him where he is. He's making noise. He's scoping in. But at this point, ooh, surely this is done.
Yeah, Woxic will put him to bed, and it is the round where he steps up that they win. Have the 10-5 scenario, a pistol round for Sprout here would be an excellent start, but Woxic definitely seems to be waking up. And it may be a little bit late, but better late than never. That's what they always say. Take one back, and this actually seems to be at the wrong time. Look at how the CT side are rotating. There's only going to be 2 players here. Issa with a lot of work to do. He has the support from DevFox, but Faven already gets 1 entry, and DevFox, he's just not connecting any shots. Luckily, Woxic is, and he finds one just before able to fade back into the smoke and gives them a much better chance in the reset. Bear in mind, I believe there was a kit.
Still doable for HellRaisers, but Sprout done a great job of actually catching up these players on the site. Percy, he's got the ranged pistol. He's going for these long shots, and he's taking down Angel. Needs to be very careful. The re-peek is not going to be the right call to make for him as Woxic finds the kill. NATO's back in because they don't expect a double pit, and he's done it! 1v2 for NATO. Woxic already flashed off, going to move on back. HellRaisers draw a 4th player over. So Sprout have to be very careful if they just commit off the back of this. It's a flashbang to HellRaisers. They've caught Sprout completely unaware. And look at the damage done. Woxic's found 2. Issa's got a tag down onto Percy as well. And these are guns dropped accessible for HellRaisers.
Well placed for this rotation. Now, there's still plenty of time for Sprout. They don't have to take this fight, but they will win one. However, Issa is very quick with the trade.
Didn't rebuy armor because they died in the previous round, are still alive. So they've lost most of their armored players. Luckily enough, there's no smoke for the spawn, and Issa has the lineup. There's one. Trade from Faven, but if anyone could do it right now, it is him. He's aiming towards the CT spawn. Flash off the side, peek back in, but he blinds himself. Big mistake for Faven. It allows HellRaisers to get even closer to the top of the site, and Faven's got to find this shot, but Bondic's too quick. HellRaisers get that retake in the nick of time, assuming there are no more for HellRaisers. He would be right in that assumption. Just a bit of a risk to take. Angel peeks through a Molotov, and he gets a frag for it. Or HellRaisers booster player at the back of the site.
Already strong position now from HellRaisers. Faven looking to try and find an opener, but it is just this crossfire. Great work, but they do eventually get a couple of kills. And they have themselves a chance to get the bomb plant. Woxic has to be careful. Spitty finds him right through the smoke. And now this round is open once again. Just manages to find Issa, but almost doesn't win anything. But the bomb is planted for NATO. He's going to go for the peek back in, but he doesn't find the kill. And now Spitty has to run around. The defusal is going to come in, and he'll get the kill as well. Before he actually goes for any sort of peek. Here we go, the push already coming. And look at the aggression now. Banana Bondic finds the first. There's Woxic as well to chime in with a second. This is now turning into the favor of HellRaisers.
Yeah, that peak is dangerous to Sprout kill and then drop off. Angel's even going to molly it to make things more difficult and not even take the fight. Double molly. Oh, no. Sprout have to get out of this one. They're burning alive. Percy's down to 7. It's 26 on Spitty. That bomb's been thrown in the pool to try and extinguish it. NATO, he has found a shot through the smoke, but Bondic is still here. Although flashed by his teammate, at any point he could dive through and win this entire round. He's not needed. DevFox has done the dirty, and Spitty is down. at the end of the day, if HellRaisers are the better team, they are the better team, and so far they're proving it on the CT side, but that's a nice entry. They might catch bondik out of position as well. He tries to back off, he tries to stay alive, but he can only try his best. NATO's dropped him.
The smoke now fades, but the clock is ticking. Faven probably going to be forced out here. I don't think it's actually reached him. He might be able to just survive in the corner, and that's so valuable. Woxic as well is pushed, but Percy goes down without much of a trace, and now it just comes down to trying to trap these players in, and they've done a good job of that. Spiddy will be the only one to survive, but the fact is that was a save.
4-round streak before that previous T win. Look at Deadfox. Or maybe he is building his confidence back up, Tom. Maybe he is back here to play. They haven't spotted him. They have no idea. And there's no one in mid because Deadfox is throwing a Molotov. He peeks out wide. Iss has done another from the apartments as well. There's the trade from Faven, and NATO drops a player down Banana, but Woxic keeps things in check. 3-on-2 for HellRaisers, and Sprout, they're going to speed it up towards long.
Yeah, they're running into the hands of Issa though, and well, it takes literal seconds for him.
Okay, but HellRaisers, they're one step ahead of the game, Tom. They're not even pushing down Banana, but we've already got Woxic rotating. bondik is holding solo B. Angel's flashed as he dives through a smoke. He's going to try and run backwards, and somehow he gets away with his life. Woxic can't shoot through that library smoke, so he has to watch the arch trap into the spawn, but there's the bomb dropped by Issa in the pit. This is falling apart for Sprout. Deadfox sitting at the back of the site. He's not even needed. Issa's doing all the damage here. 2 kills. Finally, Deadfox comes to life, but NATO's all that remains, and this is too far gone, surely. From a 1-2 score. This is still a positive for HellRaisers, but Sprout fast play up towards this A site. They've won one of these ecos before on B, and Faven, he's come to life. He's making it reality on the A site. Angel has to try and bail them out of this one. He does exactly that with 2 kills. Runs out of ammo. Problem is that nade is, oh, there's a smoke. I thought Dennis just tried to pop it onto NATO.
He's just going to try and smoke off one of them, give him the chance to take the fight onto NATO, but he's using that pillar well placed, and it is going to be a 14th. The almost classic. I think it was Reese from Face It who always says it. When they get to level pegging, that's where they lose a round. Wrong in certain situations. Either way, though, this is crunch time. Sprout win this round. It's going to be HellRaisers with no money going into what will be map point. Sprout lose this round, and oh no, Percy's been cooked, and they deal damage to Dennis as well. This is not the start that Sprout were looking for in arguably, well, not really arguably, in the most crucial round of this map. Already, Woxic adds another to the pile of bodies that's building up for Sprout for it. And that's normally a one and done. We saw them do the same thing on the B site. It didn't work out. CTs, they're looking for these guns. Yeah. They want them. I don't think they have enough time.
This round, and it may not work out for HellRaisers unless someone steps up. bondik on this boost. But Sprout are sneaking through. bondik finds the angle. There's 1 and not 2. Percy's dropped him. He will get killed from the top of the box, but Angel has the same fate as well. And now this bomb's going down. We've seen Sprout get into these post plants. We've also seen HellRaisers have some pretty sick retakes.
Over towards, well, what looks like Deadfox. Gonna try and defend off Faven as well. Dennis holding, but already the kills, they all come in. It's a flurry of frags, and well, HellRaisers, they make that look easy.
Not a single gunfight won in the post plant from Sprout there.
This is really what Sprout want. This is the havoc. This is where those pistols can work out already. bondik not going to be able to connect on the spray. It is going to be the push coming through. They need to move, though. The rotation's already coming in. Angel's going to be able to find that first one. The Molotov's looking to force him out. Spiddy has found himself a kill. Angel ready and waiting, but he loses the battle as well. It's the MP5 to find an opener. Of course, the rest of the CT side are already here. This man may be the man to watch, but it's still going to be a man advantage for the T side.
Round, if they want to stay in the game, if they want to stay in the tournament. Spiddy's been spotted up top. HellRaisers, they're getting fought by Faven. The trade is in. Woxic's done another, and there we go. HellRaisers, they're going to fall. Sprout have pulled this to overtime here in their elimination map. Spawn, though, let's have a look. Because again, Woxic, of course, on his AWP, he is playing lights out here, but still not enough to pull HellRaisers to a victory just yet. However, this is going to be a messy one. Angel darting down Banana, trading 1-for-1, and actually, he sprayed through after killing Dennis, doing damage to NATO. Use the AWP from time to time again. Doesn't need to with the amount of AWP capability on his team, but that wallbang, that's perfect. Oh, Deadfox is close as well. He's found a frag. Angel's peek back to trade him out after Deadfox goes down, and with 20 seconds left, Angel, he only needs a single kill to try and make this round work. Nice shot from Angel. Sprout are getting stung like nettles, and they're all out of dock leaves. Angel with only 1 more kill to find, and he's done it all. 4 frags on that B bomb site.
He is going to be set up. NATO, he looks like he wants to challenge him. Peek going to come in, and yeah, you don't challenge the Maestro. Stack over towards the Caesar. We haven't seen Sprout hit here too often. DevFox is going to hear all the players passing. The flashbangs excellently. Still almost gets himself 2 kills. And Issa will be there to find Dennis. DevFox through the smoke. This may be the round ender here as he's found one. Faven's trying his best, but there wasn't even time. It's 17-15.
Committing for a B play. I mean, Angel was even on the corner ahead of the smoke. He had enough info. Fox is going to attempt to go for that fast B play, but Percy will be the one taking that frag. Not put down by utility this time. Instead, he puts down Woxic.
And already you can see Angel looking to try and just top this up. Issa with the aggression into the apps wins a battle, and DevFox may have just won the war as he picks off Faven. They're still going to try and push towards this B site. A couple of players in behind the smoke. They will actually be isolated here. They're going to go for the boost over the top. Such a common spot. It's not really going to be checked properly. Dennis will be the one to do it. Percy passes without seeing a thing. Angel, though, misses a shot. And actually, Percy's now got his 3rd kill of the round. They're back into a 2v2 situation.
Second he makes contact, the second HellRaisers push into ruins, NATO's going to peek out wide. Both players are here. This is down, and NATO finds the last. Great work from the side of Sprout in the B bomb site for time.
And Woxic hasn't stopped. Oh, this is interesting. Spiddy clearly not playing with any level of fear. And hello. That's one way to start off your second half of overtime, but it may not matter if Angel does exactly the same thing. Faven, so unbelievably low. They're going to try and force him out of this spot, and it's going very well indeed. Right back into a 3v3. Angel, as said yesterday, he's a man that steps up when they need him.
Should be pushing through to try and reunite with him. He's ready. Oh, there's a gap. There's a gap, but Percy sees it too. He's found the frag. It's only DevFox left. He's got to clutch it for his team, but Spiddy's in the back line, and Sprout are on the retake. 17 rounds apiece.
Really are just running out of time, and this double pit is going to be painful if they try and run into short.
Especially if Sprout rotate any of these players off of B. NATO relieves some of the pressure by dropping Bondic, and now Dennis is going to begin to rotate. He's got nades as well, and HellRaisers don't have the time to waste. They've got to go. Spiddy smoked off in the library, but he may be reading through this, or walking through this rather. Angel getting close. Percy flashed out in the pit, fully blind, but they don't get rid of NATO. They should know he's here for this peek from Faven. The flash will go out. It's perfect. Forces Woxic off the angle, but Sprout aren't moving. Sprout aren't getting into this site. Faven is still up on long, but NATO finds a shot, and Faven follows up. It's Sprout with 18, and they are 1 away from a victory. Top of Banana with a couple of players lurking around in the apartments. Dennis smoking with a delay. Nice bait setup. This AWP may take down Bondic. He's not going to be convinced, though. I mean, now while you could argue Bondic should be trading his teammate, I think he very much expected that setup, and that's why he didn't repeat, because if he did, he could have gone down, and that's exactly what happens to Angel in the smoke. Dennis gets away with 12 points of health, and a Molotov to conceal this push to stop HellRaisers from going through.
Expect that. Either way, don't have time to talk. Woxic's now looking to lead the charge towards the site, and DevFox finds the kill. Woxic gets another. It may not be done just yet. The spray through the smoke from Spiddy doesn't quite connect to get back in here. NATO waiting on the angle, can't connect onto anything. Flashbang goes out, Spiddy runs in, he gets to first, he didn't know about the second though. Percy rounds the corner, but it's going to OT again. DevFox, we spoke about the step up.
Faven has to be careful as well, because he's up here in Banana. Angel, he's pushed up on short. There's only one player left up on this A site. It's Percy.
No.
He's got no support. Spinny may have doubled down in the meantime, but it's not going to be enough because he's given up the site as a result, and Angel taking it away. Another frag from the captain of HellRaisers. 3 kills from him. It's the unlikely players stepping up at the most crucial point, and Angel! Oh my god. The ace! He's down to 2K. Luckily enough, loss bonus is slightly increased when you're into overtime, so it's not going to be the worst of situations for Sprout. Look at this flashbang. We've seen this aggression before from Farvan, but will it find the same success? Yes, it will. Dennis needs to fall back as well, because Farvan and him are tagged up a little bit. HellRaisers have lost a man, and hey, of all men to lose, Angel's gone.
A retake strategy here, although I say that, Dennis is now going to go for a bit of a peek. They've got to try and clear this man. He's being a bit of a distraction, but DevFox smart. He's not going to miss that one. An important kill to have. Trading things back into a 4v4. Dennis hoping to find something through the smoke. He's damn close to doing it. Issa tagged within inches of his life, and there's still some utility here. Spiddy's actually managed to use some of it to burn out DevFox, so he will have no more heroics in this round. And this is the best situation Sprout have had in terms of a retake.
Waiting to his close left. Dennis pushing. He's been spotted. They know he's there, but the Molotov forces Bondic out. Issa doesn't check the corner. Dennis finds 2. It's just Woxic left. Finds 1 with the AWP, but the defuse is in. The retake is 1. And I think there's just enough time.
Yeah. Oh, I like that angle.
To Bondic, so Issa is dead in the water, dead in the pool. Faven, this time he's close on Banana. He has to be careful. Oh, he jumps and Woxic hits a shot. That's ridiculous. Dennis is now alone on the B site. HellRaisers, they're not going to abuse it because, in fact, they actually mollied themselves off, trying to cut Faven off on the corner. Dennis getting smoked. He has no utility left. And although he's called for the help of Spiddy, HellRaisers can crawl and creep their way into this B bomb site.
So you'll see the boost will be checked. Now he can actually get up there and go for a bit of a further peek. This is absolutely brilliant, but Deadfox again! He's the same man every time to stop that boost play. He's just saved them.
And Issa still lurking on the other side of the map. He's not going to let Sprout get away with anything. Percy's walking through, he's dead. And in the meantime, Sprout are 2 men down with the bomb site taken. That spray through the smoke will only give away Spiddy's position. He will find no damage from him with Issa miles and miles away. Good Molotov, but it actually forces Bondic into Spiddy. The problem is, he's looking towards Banana. It's quite the opposite. It's a double backside setup, and look at Issa. He's coming in for the backline. He's about to spray down this entire round. Spiddy realizes, but does he realize it's too in dark? He doesn't have a clue, and Woxic finds 20 for HellRaisers.
From the T side, though, they were patient, but they're still going to get wrecked by late nades. Oh no, Angel's just wrecked one. Percy, the man who seems to take most damage from nades.
That's not what you're aiming for. Woxic, he can smoke off middle here. Sprout are sending their players up. Good flashbang. Percy actually bait peeks and then they dive in, but Deadfox has the side covered. He's going to find both kills. Woxic, 20 HP, doesn't even matter because there's only 2 Sprout members left up and then deep in the CT spawn. Percy, a 1-for-1, will not be enough, especially when the bomb is dropped. This B split may have been good to draw HellRaisers away, but NATO's nowhere near that bomb, and Bondic surely expects his flank. He's seen it, he's ready, and that's HellRaisers on 21 rounds.
Some level of impact. Deadfox going to be throwing the Molotov early down in towards middle. It's going to be an aggressive push towards this Banana, but already Angel again is going to double up. 2 kills to start off this round. And that 40 bomb here in what could be the final round. And look at this rotate. Angel's pushing and peeking Banana. It allows for 2 players to move themselves back to A. We could have a quad A stack and a 5-on-2. Faven and Spiddy have to save this with 30 seconds left up. This is in the back of the pit. What can Sprout do? Oh, this is done, Faven. 1v5, I've said I've been impressed, but this is impossible. And HellRaisers, while they get their first win on the board, but holy cow, was it close.